In 2026, some people still don't know how to detangle their 4C hair, and I'll be showing you detailed tutorial in this video. But first, enjoy this ASMR. Way of living to discover things that she didn't even use for sleeping. Oh, no. Oh, it worked out with the pool, even with working with the pool was awesome. It was fantastic. My team was defeated to Trinket, Alpha, Rose, Sam, Katos, Supervisor, Small. So this is the board that we'll be using subsequently for some coaching classes for hair and all of that. So I was trying to figure out how the whole thing works, right? So this is the marker that was placed in it, and the other one on the board is just like, you know, the board cleaner and the rest. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about hair detangling 101. So there will be like a little bit of speed up so that we can move as fast as we can. So basically, this hair detangling 101 is just, you know, the basic things you need to apply moisture on your hair before detangling. The first one I wrote was, you know, moisture, and under moisture we have water alongside leave-in conditioner. So these two are like the basic form of moisture for your hair. Oil is not moisturizing. I saw some people arguing under a particular post on TikTok that oil is a moisturizer, and I just shake my head because, you know, whatever you say is moisturizing have a level of moisture in it, right? And you cannot tell me that oil has moisture. Take it anywhere, you cannot tell me that. Anyway, I was using my front camera, so that's why it is looking like this. But yeah, I basically told you what I wrote. Water, moisture first, then water, then leave-in conditioner. So moving on, I'll be showing you the two. So water in my spray bottle, this is how it is. Ensure you get a spray bottle that dispenses very well. As you can see, this one, the nozzle is very good. And yeah, moving on, I'll just show you what we're working with. You can see that my 4C hair is extremely dry, and you know, basically this is how it looks like, and this is how I've been rocking it to work. So I decided to detangle it. Mind you, I actually took down my protective style, which was mini braids, and since then I have not actively detangled this hair. So you'll be seeing a lot of shed hairs in between. That's because, you know, I was really busy. I just had to round it up as fast as I could, even though it took days to actually loosen up, because, you know, mini braids were actually in mini braids. Anyway, I might, you know, just put like a video of it somewhere. It took me a while, and yeah, this is what we're working with. This is how my 4C hair currently looks like, and yeah, as you can see, this is it. My edges are still thriving, and the hair has a lot of knots and additive and, you know, shed hairs like I earlier mentioned. So this is the current state of the hair, and you watch how I'll take this from how it currently looks to something different, more moisturized and more, you know, put together. So first things first, you spray your water using your spray bottle. As you can see, I'm very generous with the water. I have low porosity, so it takes time for my hair to absorb moisture, and you know, I try to press in products as much as I can. So I know some of you have been coming across, you know, low porosity, what is low porosity and all of that. You keep questioning yourself, you really don't know, right? So as you can see, moisture is actually sitting on my hair. The water I sprayed is sitting right on my hair shaft. The reason why I said I have low porosity means that my hair does not easily absorb products, be it water, be it leave-in conditioner, be it oil. It particularly, you know, the cuticles are really tight, so it does not allow product to penetrate into my hair. So what I do is I try to apply the product and press the product in for absorption's sake, right? If I don't press the product in, it will just end up sitting on my shaft and there'll be no work done. It will just be like a waste of products and a waste of time. So low porosity is basically, you know, your hair having tight cuticles that will not allow products to easily pass through. So it's either you have low porosity, or you have high porosity, or you have medium, or what we call normal porosity. Regardless, you just need to know how to work with your hair. So that being said, I like working in sections. It makes detangling easier. That is why you see this smaller portion in front. I'll just try to secure the rest and try to detangle the one that has been segmented. So what I do is, again, spray water. Water is really paramount. Most times people ask me on TikTok how I get to detangle my hair, and I tell them it's basically the use of moisture. Once I have my water and I have my leave-in conditioner, not just any leave-in conditioner, very moisturizing, lightweight leave-in conditioner like this, it is quite easy to go through the process. And you need to have a wide setted comb or a detangling brush, just something with wide brittle so that it is easy for your hair to pass through. Can you see, this is my wide toothed comb, and I detangle from the tip of my hair to the root of my hair. Like I told you guys, there are a lot of shed hairs, so just bear with me. I'm trying my best to be as transparent as possible in this process. No shortcuts, no nothing, just the way it is. So you detangle from the tip of your hair to the root of your hair. It makes the whole process much more preferable, right? And it helps to reduce breakage. But when you detangle from the root of your hair to the tip, you experience a whole lot of breakage, right? So this is just the right way to do it, from tip to root, so that whatever you are bringing from the root of your hair will have like a free passage to the tip of your hair, basically. So what I do is, after I detangle a portion, I twist it up, then segment or section another part of my hair and repeat the same process. So it is not rocket science, it's just simple procedure. That's why it is called hair detangling 101. For you to know the basics, you need your water, your leave-in conditioner, your white toothed comb or your brush, and you just section your hair and work with sections, basically from the tip to the roots of your hair. So that's just basically it. Once I twist it up, I repeat the same process and we're good to go. So I actually have like an ebook where you can learn a lot about hair growth, how to take care of your hair, how to know your porosity, like I explained, even hair growth oil, hair growth remedy and stuff like that, how to do protein treatment, just basically everything you need to know. The link is in the description box. Click the ebook link and get yours, and you will be glad you did. So many people have gotten theirs, and I would love for you to also get yours, so that you will basically have the handout, so that when you come across my video at any point in time, to just be like you're already a pro. You just be listening to my explanation while having the handout already, basically. So I remain your favorite hair coach, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. See you in my next.
You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I'll stamp on it. In a private plane, I'll lamp on it. Lele oh, they call me bank on it. Cause I walk around with the bank on him. Show them Gangnam Style, put the gang on him.